Earlier today we did a show on how to tell what the difference between an MTD and an AYP, and I made a remark that I see some issues with the MTD Transaxle. I want to point out what I was referring to. MTDs is a good mower. I don't want to talk them down too bad because they're pretty good mowers, but this is what I'm seeing going wrong with them. This is a shift lever that engages the gears, reverse, neutral, and forward. They have a tendency to get gummed up really bad right here, catch grease, and it won't let the shifter go in far enough to engage the gears. It's fairly common. It just gets stiff, and it just has a little old rod that comes out here that does it, and if it gets greased up, it won't engage well. That's a pretty easy fix if you know what to do. I like to take some WD-40, and you've got to get this grease off of it. See how it cleans up? I want to have my air hose over here. Get the grease off of it. Put your little WD-40 on it. And that should let it engage. Let's see if it does. There you go. See, you get a full engagement. That right there, see how your transaxle is moving? See your gears move, your brake moving right here? Everything's working properly. All right, it should come to neutral. Let's see if I can find it. I'm on neutral. That's reverse. That should be neutral. There it is, at neutral. It's engaged and it's working very well. That's forward. Neutral. It's running really smooth. Reverse. That's just a clue right there. A lot of people think their transaxle goes bad and it needs shifting, but it's just not getting a good engagement in the gears. I mentioned something else in that program. I see a lot of problems with your variable speed pulleys. It's real simple. The variable speed pulleys has needle bearings in here. And when the needle bearings go out, it'll act just exactly like your transaxle. It'll jump and skip and pull and don't want to act right. This transaxle right here on an MTD, I'm not real fond of it. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it, but it hadn't got enough meat in here. It's not stiff enough. You put a 200-pound man sitting right here in the center, and it has a tendency to wear out these bushings right in here. But that's about all I can say about it. That's just a little heads up on the MTD. There's the MTD, there's the bolts, there's the bolts. Alrighty, that's all I've got to say on this short program on the MTD transaxles.